Hello YouTube, Sam here from youtube.com/onlivegamer for the new Boston. And in this tutorial, we're going to be talking about the GetNames method or function in the system namespace and the enum class. Now, if you remember from the last tutorial, we used getValues. In this tutorial, we're using getNames. Now, it's not necessary that you know what we did in the last tutorial, but it'll probably help you. So, other than getValues, there's getNames and getName. So we'll go ahead and just create a little demo for this. Now you can see that we have list enum names, and we created that in the last tutorial for a purpose. So we're going to list the names of the items in our enumeration. So we're just going to use a for each loop for this. So for each item as, and since we're using the name, we're going to go ahead and use string instead of integer because the items are a string. So in, and now we're going to use the system namespace dot enum dot get names. Now you can see there's get names and get name. We're going to be using get names, and we will talk about get name after this. So now what we're going to do is we are going to get the type of sports. So get type and sports, and we'll go ahead and press enter. And now what we're going to do is we're going to type list enum names dot items dot add, and we'll add item, and we don't need to convert that to a string because it already is a string. So let's go ahead and run this and see what kind of results we get. So let's go ahead and select sport. We'll select football, and it'll say your sport is football. We get the values, which is 0, 1, and 2, and the names, which is baseball, basketball, and football. And you can see that these match up to the corresponding values. If we go ahead and scroll up to the enumeration here and show the application, you can see baseball is 0, basketball is 1, and football is 2. Now we can do this with any other value, and it's going to give us the same results. Now you can see that it continues to add it to the list, so we can go ahead and make a simple fix for this. So we'll come down here below combo sports, and we'll type private sub clear lists. Okay, and inside of this we'll just type list enum names dot items dot clear and list enum values dot items dot clear. So this is just going to clear the items, and we need to call that each time button analyzes click, and that needs to be the first thing so it doesn't clear it after the stuff has been added. So let's go ahead and run this, and you can see that we can pick any sport. Let's do basketball this time. Analyze the sport. It gives us the everything right here, the names of the enumeration and the values inside of it, and we can do football, click analyze sport, and we get the same things. So now we can use what's called getName. Now what this does is instead of just getting all of the names of the enumeration, we can get a single one. So to do this, we're going to use everything the same as we used for getNames, but instead of just having one argument, we're going to need two. So we're going to have the enum type, and we're going to use get type of sport, so it'll get the type for us, and we need the value, and the value would be either 0, 1, or 2. So we can go ahead and let's say we'll put the value 2 in. So it's going to get the name of the value 2 in enumeration sports. So if we run this, we're going to go ahead and click football, and we'll analyze sport, and we get football right here. Now you can see that it prints out every single letter, and now the reason it does this is because the name of it is split up into different parts. Now what we can do is we can declare a variable right here. We'll declare a variable outside of this. So dim name as string, and we'll just go ahead and do name plus equals item. And now we'll take this out of here and do it after the for loop. And we'll just add name instead of item. And we'll just set this equal to nothing. So it'll quit complaining to us. So now if we run this, we can go ahead and analyze a sport. So let's select one, analyze sport, and we get football. So go ahead, work a little bit with GetNames and GetName. And once you've got that down, go ahead and move on to the next tutorial, and thanks for watching.